guys, it's Kim. I know it's been a while since I've been posting a lot of videos lately, but it's just because my skin's been getting really bad, and it's just because I haven't been feeling self-conscious about, you know, having my skin out on camera. And even like my past videos that I've already posted, I was thinking of deleting them just because I would look back at them and see how like dry my skin was, or how red it was, or at least like I thought it wasn't really attractive enough to like be posting it online. I have been starting to use different products because I've used the products that I've reviewed before, and been doing trial and error and found like these new products, and so far they have immediately been affecting my skin in a positive way, and I just wanted to share them. So and I also wanted to do a new routine I kind of adapt to for everyday wear for my skin, and how I've been able to manage it and to control it a little better, because eczema has been really kind of something new I had to deal with, or as not as severe as it is now. And I think the main reason was just because I have been having a new schedule just because I'm not doing track this year, or I kind of just like stopped it altogether, like having as intense training, so my body's kind of figuring out this new like schedule. And I am starting to exercise more, so maybe that will help. And I need to really improve my diet because to be honest, I don't really eat the best food. But I just wanted to show you guys some of the things that I've picked up and have been working so far, and will be updating you guys. And I might be a little busy too, just because it's almost finals and I might not be able to post as much as I want to. And especially since it's been like over a month or something that I haven't posted, it's just because, again, about my skin, I haven't been feeling really self-conscious to be on camera. I'm just doing this all of a sudden. I'm not really like, I didn't plan anything, so I hope you guys enjoy it. So first, I'm just gonna start with makeup. I picked up this palette because I saw it in the Ulta catalog, and I thought that's like the perfect palette for me, just because BAREMINERALS is hypoallergenic, and especially their shadows. I do have a loose shadow called Cashmere, and that's a really pretty color. When you put it on your lids, it's like a brick color that's like really subtle. It's not super intense, and it's not too shimmery, and it's not too matte, but it's like a perfect like everyday shadow you can use. But I picked up the Nudes palette, and it has this 14 shades, and this is a pretty decent palette for the price, just because like most of BAREMINERALS palettes and like little quads and even the single shadows, they're really expensive. Like I just got a duo one. It had both matte and there's brown, and I wanted it to go with my Cashmere blue shadow as like a crease color, but like it was like, I don't know, it was like almost as much as this, maybe like $10 less. Like it was like 30 bucks, but it was like kind of ridiculously priced for that small quad. But this is definitely worth it. This was 42 bucks, I believe, and all of the shadows are really pigmented. The best thing about this is it's talc free. It was kind of hard for me to find palettes that are talc free, especially all the popular ones that like the Too Faced. I have Too Faced, my Sweet Chocolate Bar, and the Stila Eyes Are the Window palette, Soul. And I really love those palettes, but I can't even use them right now because I'm trying to wait out until like my eyelids are like calm, just because like I've been using them for maybe like a year or so and I've been fine, but just this couple of months like my skin's been reacting really bad. But like if you guys want me to do a review on this and do swatches, I would be happy to try in the future, and so you guys know about this palette a little better, just because like this is a really good palette. And I've been using it like maybe twice, just because like I didn't want to put shadow, and I only put shadow on when it's like special occasions. And I did use it recently for a fashion show I had to work at, and I was wearing it from, let's see, 11 to 8:30, and my skin was totally fine after I removed everything. So I love this palette, and I will be using it often whenever I want to use shadows. The next makeup product is actually, is this eyeliner. I got all these Bare Minerals stuff in one trip to Ulta. And I got this Lash Domination ink liner. And the brush is amazing. I could actually say that I like this a lot more than Kat Von D. Not just because of the brush, but because of the formula and the color. See, right now it looks shiny. Once it sets on your skin, on your eyelids, I mean, the color does like matte out and it's like super black. I love the color. I love the formula. It's not drying like the Kat Von D. Every time I wear the Kat Von D, wherever it is, like after I like remove the eyeliner, it would be like super dry wherever I put it. But with this, it's like perfect. This is hypoallergenic, and I've read the reviews. A lot of people that do have sensitive skin, they've used this and they're like, this is amazing, and it's not drying, and it's like perfect for people who have really bad allergies. I have used this by itself without like a shadow, so it's like directly on my skin. My skin did not react to it, but I'm super happy that I found a new black brush tip liner because I love wearing that. It's an easy way to have a little bit makeup on your eyes. I posted a picture on Instagram, on my Instagram. Oh yeah, and please follow my Instagram. I'll put it right here. But it would be great if you guys could follow me, and I really want to build up that page just because I just want to motivate myself to take more pictures, because I actually do really like taking pictures, and I want to learn more into photography. It would be great if you guys give me a follow. And yeah, these are the two ColourPop gel liners. They're called Overboard and Call Me. I'll just open it for you guys. This is Overboard, and this is Call Me. Call Me is more of a dark brown and plum gel liner, and Overboard is like a goldish, like bronze color. But I've been using these on my eyelids for eyeliner for a while, and I really like them just because they look really precise. I'm looking for my brush. Oh, they make it look like your eyeliner is precise. And I've been using this brush, and it's like, that's how it is. The angled liner and brow brush, number 217. I'm actually not really a big fan of this brush just because I need to keep packing the product on this brush again and again, just because it dries out really fast, and you would think, oh, it should be fine. The product would go, like, would be coated around, so it's like you can put it on enough. But sometimes, like, when I do like brush it, it's like really faded, like it's not putting enough product, and then I just have to keep putting more and more. At first I used the Real Techniques liner, and it's just I'll just get it. I used this before I got the IT Cosmetics brush, and it was like really dark. Like, it made the most precise line, and I wouldn't think, oh, this, because it doesn't look like, you know, it would make a precise line, but it actually does work. I was like trying to use this a couple more times just because I was just like, oh, I spent money on it and I should just try to get used to it, but I still haven't figured out a good way to make it the way I want it, or like work with me. So I'll still try using it and then see, maybe I might just not use it anymore and use this, but I just feel like I should use it just because I spend money on it. I think I use Call Me more, as you noticed when I showed you guys the inside, just because it is like a really nice color by itself. It's like, it's not even brown, it's like just a really deep plummy color, and it's like kind of unique, and I really like it. I love wearing brown eyeliner. I did buy like the pencil liners with these, and they were like the same color because it was like a deal on Ipsy or something, and I just had to get it because it was like pretty cheap. It was like 20 bucks for 4 things, and I thought that was worth, so I got it. I would use Call Me on the as like the wing, and then I would use Overboard, the pencil, for the bottom. So it would be like a really cool like gradient, like lighter to dark, and I don't know. I just like, that's like my thing. I love these for sure. I would use these again, and I would buy more again. And the last, actually like kind of two, I'm gonna combine them. 2 makeup products I'm gonna show you guys is the Cover FX drops. And at first I didn't know that you have to use this with another product until I looked online after I bought it, and it said it is not meant to be used by itself. But I think I would still, just because like it's great for light coverage or even full coverage. They say if you put 1 drop it's light coverage, if you put 2 it's full coverage, and you put 3 it's like completely like a whole new skin like layer. But yeah, I love this. It lasts really well, and especially since my skin's been really dry now, it would last a couple hours, and by the end of the day it would be like no dry spots, and it would be really nice. It would stay on my skin really well and be pretty, you know, flawless. And if I haven't tried this by itself, I've only tried it when I went to Sephora for them to put on my skin. I have been using it with my Bobbi Brown SPF 15 tinted moisturizer, and I actually shouldn't be using this anymore because I recently used this and it was too dark for my skin now because I haven't been outside as much. I've been staying indoors. Oh, sorry, it like stopped. But anyways, I used this once or like a couple times when I had to like put a lot of foundation on my skin recently for the fashion show I had to work at. I noticed that my skin was like really dark compared to the rest of my skin, but I was wearing a hat that day, like a pink hat with my black outfit, so it kind of like you couldn't really tell, so it kind of saved that. My hat kind of saved me, and I needed the hat anyways because like in the backstage there was like really bright lights and I wasn't really feeling good that day. But anyways, I'm probably gonna try to find a different foundation to go with my Cover FX drops. Oh, and by the way, the Cover FX drops are hypoallergenic, and I have not been getting any bad reactions from it, and I really like this product so far. And you don't even need to use this. Even though it is kind of pricey for this size, you don't need a lot. So, and that means that it will last you a long time. So yeah, I would recommend this right now. Especially right now because I do need foundation at times for like special events or something, but I wouldn't wear this. I don't wear this every day just because I like to keep my skin like bare. Sorry, my voice is like all full. Just because like I can't talk too long for a while. But anyways, but right now you can see my skin is like a lot better. I have no makeup right now, and I do have eyelash extensions because I thought, oh, I just kind of want to look nice or presentable without makeup. And it's a good idea because I shouldn't be putting a lot of makeup when my skin's really bad. But yeah, I will be finding a different foundation to go with this. I might have something in my collection that I can find, but I just haven't worked with the Cover FX yet. But yeah, I love the Cover FX. And now the products that I really are excited to show you guys is the Lush products I got. So the first one I'm going to show you guys, and I really need to do this quickly. Well, not quickly, but I shouldn't be having this out so long. But I have the I went to Lush. Okay, first of all, I went to Lush just because I looked online, and my mom was like, she made me not continue using the Simply moisturizer. She's like, where'd you buy it? And I was like, from Target. And she's like, no wonder your skin is shitty. It's because you've been using cheap products. Go buy another different product that's not cheap from the drugstore. I'm just like, okay, well, it's just my excuse to buy new stuff for my skin. But I did do some research, and I was gonna try to get some products from Origins because that's the brand that I usually get my skin stuff from. And I trusted them for a while just because like I do love their products, but right now like their ingredients are too harsh for my skin right now. So I turned to Lush because I knew like how natural their products are, and I've used their products before and I haven't had any problems with them. And I did show you guys, I used the I forgot what it's called, but I'll put it up here. But I had that, and I liked it for a while, but then I noticed that my skin was reacting pretty bad, and I didn't even think about it that it would be my moisturizer. But I looked at the ingredients, and it had fragrance and a couple other ingredients that do irritate your skin. So I totally discontinued that and I just gave that to my mom because she said she used it. She went into my room and used it and she was like, I liked it. So I was like, okay, you can have it because I'm not going to use it for a while. So yeah, that was a good product. I like that product, but right now it's not good for my skin. But instead of that, I went to find one that's for sensitive skin, and it's called Celestial. Well, I think a lot of people have heard of this before. But first of all, this moisturizer smells amazing. It smells really strong of vanilla and cocoa butter. And the good thing is that it has no oh, it does have fragrance. Well, so far it's been okay. I don't think fragrance is the main reason why my skin reacts badly, but I think the other moisture, I have no idea, but this is like pretty good so far. Maybe it's just because my other moisturizer has more chemicals in this, but I don't know. But so far this has been really good. I've been using this for over a week and you can tell like my skin has been pretty good and moisturized and not really dry. And I will warn you guys, but this is pretty thick on your skin. But like, I just put it on like 20 minutes ago. It still does feel sticky. But it's supposed to be really hydrating, and it does say it makes your skin soft and glowing, and I think it's like glowing, I don't know. But I have used this under my makeup for the cover FX. And it's been okay. I think it's the reason why my skin hasn't been forming like dry patches after I put the foundation on. And not only that, the foundation is like kind of like a serum thing, so that helps it too. But I have no problems putting this under my makeup, but I feel like other people that have normal to dry skin or normal to oily skin should not be using this just because of how oily it feels on your skin and how like thick it is. Oh, it's cool, it's vegan free. It's vegan. But yeah, all the ingredients are really good for people that have sensitive skin. And maybe the one downside, it has propylparaben, which is something you should probably watch out if your skin is really sensitive. And then the fragrance. And the stearic acid. And maybe the alcohol. But the rest is all like really natural ingredients like vanilla water, almond oil, almond milk, cocoa butter. But yeah, so far this is really good. So good for people that have dry skin, maybe normal skin. I don't know, I probably wouldn't if you even have normal skin, because this is really oily. Like I still feel it, it's still sticky. But yeah, good for sensitive skin. Oh yeah, this mask. I was gonna get this mask because I thought this is the best, and I was thinking of making my own mask, like an oatmeal mask, but I was just like, I didn't really feel like making it, to be honest. But because then you have to go get all the certain like oatmeal and whatever. But I got this, the Oatafix mask, and it is oatmeal based and bananas. And I did research online that people would use like the banana peel to put it on your skin to get rid of the dryness, but I was like, I'm not gonna put that on my skin. And this also has ground almonds, and I heard that's really good for your skin. And I've used this twice since I bought it, but I probably should use it like every other day just because it only lasts for 2 to 3 weeks, and you have to keep this refrigerated, so I've only been able to use it at home. And sometimes I come home late and I don't feel like putting a mask on waiting. So everything looks good with the ingredients, but I think if you're really sensitive to talc, or if you're sensitive to everything else, seems pretty good. Yeah, I don't know if I forgot if glycerine is good for you or not. I get like mixed up with glycerine and lanolin and like whatever is like bad for you that my dermatologist told me. But yeah, everything else is pretty good. The first time I did use this, my skin was a little raw, like it was like reacting kind of mildly, but I did feel some stinging, especially here. That was a really bad idea. I shouldn't have put it here because this is the most sensitive part of my face other than my eyelids that react the most, and it was stinging, so I did have to remove my lip. And I stayed away from my eyes. I am not putting anything in my eyes, like a mask or anything. Like, and you shouldn't anyways. But I did put it the rest of my skin, like everywhere on my skin. And I did feel a little stinging, but I just kind of man up from it and just like went through it. And then it was fine. And I kept it on for 10 minutes. And after that, it was kind of difficult to remove. It took me a while because since I do have eyelash extensions, I kind of try to stay away from it, from like moisture and water. And yeah, it took a little while just because I had to like kind of like shed or like scrape off with my hands as gentle as I can with my hand with just warm water. And I had a lot of pieces. In my hair and stuff, so I had to get rid of that later on. But other than the trouble of removing it, I think it's like a really good product. It's all natural. It's well, not all natural, but I mean it's like really good for your skin, especially if your skin is really dry. So this is good for anyone, not just allergy sufferers and people with sensitive skin. But so far, yeah, I would use this. I would recommend this. I also got 2 samples of the Ultrabland and the DreamCream, and the person that worked with me did recommend the DreamCream just because her dad has eczema too, and he said that he claimed that this cured his eczema, but I haven't used it enough. I haven't been using it enough to prove that or like back that claim, but it has been really good at keeping my hands moisturized. She gave me a lot. I use it for my hands and like my body and like my neck, especially because I get a lot of redness on my collarbone and stuff. And so far I like this, and I don't know if I would buy it just because I can get other alternatives, but because it is kind of expensive, I would maybe try buying it once. And then she gave me the Ultrabland. This one I think I will buy. This is a cleanser. It's kind of a cleanser. It doesn't bubble up or anything. It's basically like a waxy formula. I don't know. She only gave me a little bit just because you don't need a lot to use this, and it's a sample, so she just wanted me to give me a little bit. But I used this and I was just like, what is this? But it's really oily, it's really waxy, and it's kind of thick. It's like not really like a cleanser. It won't feel like a cleanser. It won't lather or like bubble up like a cleanser. You basically just spread it around, and you can use this as a makeup remover too. I've used this at the end of the day and when I have foundation on. I've been only using this and I haven't finished it off, but I've been using the Neutrogena Ultra Gentle Hydrating Cleanser, and then I'd use this. After you use this, or after you put this on your skin, you take a cotton pad, like I would recommend the flat circle ones, and put it on the side where it has more of the rougher side, and you kind of like gently wipe it off all over your face, and make sure you get every single corner, every single spot on your face. And the first time I used it, I was like amazed, because like once I did that, once I like removed just one swipe, I looked at the cotton pad and it was like brown. So I was just like, that's not good. So whenever I did put foundation on my skin, I still had foundation on even after this. And this is actually not meant for deep cleaning for your skin, but now I was like really scared. I was like, oh, maybe that's why my skin's been bad, or maybe that's why I've been getting pimples here and there. But with this, I found I could clean up everything. I do use it to get rid of like my brow product, and that it does a really good job with that. And the good thing about this is it doesn't break you out. I have dry skin, so I wouldn't know if for oily people out there, I don't know if this would kind of like block your pores or anything to like cause acne, because I don't really get acne. But for people with dry skin, this is perfect just because it hydrates your skin. There will be a little product left behind, but that's fine. This is okay to have a little bit on your skin, but as long as you get rid of most of it, you're good. But this is a really good product to get off all your makeup. After using this, I would follow it with a toner. I used the Body Shop Seaweed toner, and I would just put that on after this thing, after I've like stripped off everything of this as much as I can. I would use either the cotton rounds, or I think a muslin cloth was what the lady recommended, but I think the circle things are better just because like you can throw them away and not have to like clean the muslin cloth. I will definitely be getting this in the future, and it is kind of expensive, but I feel like it is worth with the really good results. So yeah, recommending this.